Feeling disconnected from your community? Turn to BrainerdDispatch.com. Local news keeps you in the know on what's happening in your area. From breaking news to high school sports reports, get the important news of the day and updates on local events only at BrainerdDispatch.com. Good morning, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Monday, February 2nd. I'm Teresa Burke with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Rayboyne & Francis Law Firm, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from our sponsor.
Remember just two things. Rayboyne & Francis, good. Insurance companies, bad.
Rayboyne Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
Thomas Johnson of Brainerd is this year's winner of the JC's Ice Fishing Extravaganza. After nearly 30 years of fishing in the tournament, Johnson got on the leaderboard for the first time. He caught a 5.6-pound walleye to take the top prize. Johnson was fishing in 48 feet of water and caught the fish with a buckshot rattle lure and a fathead minnow. This year marked the 36th annual Ice Fishing Extravaganza. Reporter Tim Spire was on the ice and has more from the tournament in today's e-edition and at BrainerdDispatch.com. About 80 Brainerd High School students protested the presence of federal ICE agents in Minnesota on Friday. The students walked from the high school to the Crow Wing County Judicial Center, where they lined sidewalks on both sides of the street for about an hour. Organizer Vincent Johnson Ding is a senior at BHS and said he wanted to raise awareness for what's going on and show people who might feel lonely that they're not alone. I've got the full story in today's Dispatch e-edition and online. Positive messaging will be key for Brainerd businesses to continue thriving during the upcoming Washington Street reconstruction project. That's what Brainerd Chamber President Matt Killian stressed to business owners during meetings last week. The Chamber hosted 2 open houses with MnDOT to discuss the project and let businesses air their concerns. Killian plans to launch a website during construction with all the information on work, detours, and perhaps promotions for the businesses. He said the business owners all agreed this project is a good thing, but getting through 2 years of construction will be difficult. Work is set to start on the easternmost portion of the project in northeast Brainerd in mid-April. I've got more on the project in Saturday's paper. The Brainerd Fire Department has a new truck at its northeast Brainerd Fire Station. The new truck costs more than $500,000 and replaces one that was nearly 22 years old. It carries 2,000 gallons of water, has a 20-gallon firefighting foam cell, and should be in service with the city for about 15 to 20 years. Read more on the new truck in Saturday's Dispatch or online. 2 DNR conservation officers were recognized in January by the Enforcement Division for their life-saving efforts. Staples Officer Levi Brown and Brainerd Officer Matt Broden rescued 2 stranded waterfowl hunters in November after their boat capsized on Mud Lake near Browerville. The hunters were wet and exposed to the elements in a location that was not easily accessible by boat. The DNR duo jumped to the rescue and brought them safely to shore. Find the full story in Saturday's paper. From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, This Was Brainerd, Exploring the Dispatch Archives, here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 40 years ago today, in 1986, the Dispatch reported that the Brainerd Chamber of Commerce has decided it's getting out of the festival business. Acting on the recommendation of a 9-person task force, the Chamber Board is dropping sponsorship of the Paul Bunyan Festival, which had declining attendance the past 3 years. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. Now here's today's Lakes area forecast, brought to you by JN Tree Service and Landscaping.
Storm Tracker.
Happy Monday, Brainerd Lakes area. Cloudy skies today with a high around 16 degrees. Light wind from the north about 5 to 10. Overnight, clearing skies down to around 7 below zero. Then partly cloudy on Tuesday, still around 16 with a light wind. We get to Wednesday, temperatures start to warm into the 20s. It will be cloudy. Can't rule out an isolated rain shower as we head into Thursday with mostly cloudy skies and temps near 40 degrees. A cold front, though, will send temperatures tumbling on Friday down into the 20s. Will be the 20s by Saturday and 30s return by Sunday. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Jesse Ritka.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Ray Boyd and Francis Law Firm, and JN Tree Service and Landscaping for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.